Hey guys, hello and welcome back to my channel. I have been living in Canada for past 2 years. So in this video, I will talk about the cost of living of an international student or a working professional in Vancouver, Canada in 2021. So I will divide the monthly expenses into the following categories. So the first is rent or accommodation charges. Now before you come to Canada, you might know that Vancouver is one of the most beautiful city to live in and also is one of the most expensive cities to live in Canada. So the most significant expenses what you have to bear when you are living in Vancouver has to do with accommodation or room rent charges. Now the rent varies from places to place within the city and from region to region, and so the rent in Vancouver city depends on the location and type. You can rent a house, you can rent a house or a studio or an apartment. For example, in Vancouver in the downtown region, the rent is really high. For example, if you are renting an 1 BHK apartment in Vancouver downtown area, you have to pay roughly around 2,000 Canadian dollars per month for 1 BHK apartment rental charges. This might include your electricity and other utilities. So roughly the accommodation charges can be around $1,500 per month you can think about in the city. It's for a 1 BHK apartment. So if you are looking for much cheaper options within the city, then you have to look for shared apartments or you have to look for basements. So the prices for shared apartments or basement can be anywhere between 800 to 1,200 Canadian dollars per month. Now in most cases the rent includes the electricity bill, water and heating. However, the utilities charges in Canada is much less compared to the rental charges. So the next important monthly expenses is the grocery or food. So if you are living alone and if you are eating outside every day, then the monthly expenses will be very high. Now the cost of grocery or food depends on how much you eat and what type of food you eat. For example, if you are a vegetarian, your monthly expenses on groceries will be much cheaper than if you are a non-vegetarian. So if I assume that you are cooking your food in the weekdays and you are casually eating outside in the weekends, so the monthly expenses for food and groceries will be around $500. So the next important expenses what you have to bear is the transportation charges. Now the public transportation system in Vancouver is really amazing and excellent. If you are a student or new working professional, I assume that you will not have a car and you will be using public transportation. So there are three modes of public transportation in Vancouver. You have the conventional buses, you have SkyTrain, which is just like a metro rail in India, and you have C-Bus. So a ticket is valid in any of this. So the monthly pass for C-Bus, bus or SkyTrain is roughly around $100 per month. So now let's talk about the mobile plans. Now the mobile plans in Canada is really expensive. Rogers or Telus have a good coverage across entire Canada, but Telus or Rogers are quite expensive and you have to pay a monthly rental of around $70 to $80 for your monthly mobile bill. So personally I use Fido and I pay $56 per month including tax for my mobile bill. It includes 4 GB of data and unlimited local calling. So as you can see, the data charges are really expensive in Canada. So if you compare this to the mobile plans in India where you get 2 GB of data per day, and here I'm getting only 4 GB of data per month. Another thing to note is that most of the mobile plans in Canada are postpaid, unlike the prepaid system in India. Now, as I told you that mobile plans are very expensive in Canada and you will only be getting 2 to 4 GB of data per month. So you need an Wi-Fi based internet plan for your home. So the typical Wi-Fi based internet plans will cost you around 100 Canadian dollars per month. So the next fixed monthly expenses is for medical expenses. So roughly the medical service plan is 70 Canadian dollars per month for British Columbia. If you are living in British Columbia, it's mandatory to enroll in medical service plan. So with all these fixed expenses, the monthly expenses turns out to be around 2320 Canadian dollars. Of course, you might do shopping or go for travel, which might add to your monthly expenses. Of course, if you are doing a lot of shopping, or if you are eating outside, or you are traveling, then your monthly expenses will also get much higher. So this is the basic monthly expenses what you should expect when you come to Canada. I hope you found this video informative. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you in my next video.